Hey y'all, it's me Marty. Good morning. I'm still waking up. I got coffee. Oh, that's good. Oh, good morning coffee on a cool morning. And the sun is coming up. It's just about to crest the horizon. And yeah, it's a cool morning, so I thought I'd get up and seize the day and enjoy it. Can almost see my breath. It's 35 degrees. I love it. I love cool weather, even cold weather. You can always warm up. I just like it cool. Oh, good hot coffee on a cool morning. So yeah, I'm just outside here on a cool morning with my coffee. And I just thought I'd share it with you a little bit. I'm gonna walk over here and I'll show you where I am. Oh, there the sun is just ready to burst over. Oh, feels good. Yeah, driving in the south, it's been hot. But cool this morning. We got a giant crow or raven or something getting into the garbage here. I don't know what that is. Is it a crow or a raven, or it's a big bird? Also a few pigeons, it looks like, getting into the garbage. That's the vandals at this rest area. Okay. So where am I, you ask? Well, I'm in Wyoming. Kind of in the middle of nowhere, really. I guess the nearest town is Alcova. I'm a little over halfway between going north, a little over halfway between Rollins and Casper. And I am at the Independence Rock rest area. And yeah, I've been here many times. So basically this is desert and plains, prairie, I guess, but then there's mountains all around. But this area right here is flatter. But then there's a big granite rock in the middle of the desert, and it's kind of rounded. It's not a peak rock, it's kind of rounded where you can actually climb it, and people do it all the time. I've climbed it many times. When my kids were younger and I brought them all out on trucking runs to California, we stopped here and we climbed the rock with each one of them. And since then I've climbed it a few times too. I've also hiked around it. It's a little over a mile hike around the rock. Boy, I should do that this morning. It's nice and cool. It'd be gorgeous. But yeah, it's a neat area here, and there's a lot of history here. So I'm going to drink my coffee. I'm going to turn the camera around and just show you a little bit and talk a little bit about what this area is. Oh, good coffee. So yeah, there's a bunch of trucks here. Truckers sleeping. And there's a few campers too, people sleeping, more than a few. And oh, there's the sun just crested. Look at that. You can see it just coming around Independence Rock. That's kind of a neat picture. Gorgeous sunrise on a gorgeous cool morning. Okay, so here's this here. Independence Rock. Thousands who traveled the Oregon Trail in central Wyoming were unaware that they were the beneficiaries of a long series of geological events. The granite peaks around you are mountains that rose, sank, and then were buried in sand and ashy sediments. Erosion exposed their summit and created the Sweetwater Valley, part of an east-west passage through the Rockies. And actually that river is just a couple hundred feet south of me right here. The route was used by game animals, Native Americans, and fur trappers, followed at mid-century by wagon train and handcart immigrants, stagecoach, passenger, and pony express riders. For some, this was the halfway point in a 2,000-mile trek from the Missouri River to the West Coast. Sorry, I don't read aloud very good, and when I'm tired, I just woke up. I gotta drink more coffee. I know you can read this on your own, but I just thought I'd read it. Arriving here early in July, immigrants celebrated Independence Day. In July 1841, Jesuit missionary Pierre-Jean de Smet wrote of this granite landmark. The first rock which we saw, and which truly deserves the name, was the famous Independence Rock. It is of the same nature as the Rocky Mountains. At first I was led to believe that it had received the pompous name from its isolated situation and the solidity of its base. But I was afterward told that it was called so because the first travelers who thought of giving it a name arrived at it on the very day when the people of the United States celebrate the anniversary of the emancipation from Great Britain, lest it might be said that we passed this lofty monument of the desert with indifference. We cut our names on the south side of the rock under initials IHS, which we would wish to see engraved everywhere, and along with a great number of others, some of which perhaps ought not be found anywhere. On account of all these names and of the dates that accompany them, as well as of the hieroglyphics of Indian warriors, I called this rock on my first journey the Great Record of the Desert. So I've climbed it many times, and when you climb up there, there is carvings in the rock. Now, I don't know how they did that, but they carved in the rock their names. And there's names up there, you know, from 1900s, 1800s, and yeah, I don't know what the oldest one is, but there's a whole bunch of them up there. And I've done videos where I've climbed the rock. I've climbed it on the one side here. It's kind of gradual. It's still a steep climb, but you can climb it in 15-20 minutes. And I've climbed up there, and then I've climbed it on the other side of it too, where it's more rockier and it's a more challenging climb. But you get to the top, and then you can walk around, and there's etchings of people's names, people who were there, and it's really neat. There's a lot of history here. Yeah, it's just kind of cool. Very cool place. Oh, this is beautiful how the sun's rising and it's just coming around the rock. I'm tempted to go climb it. I don't have any of my gear. I should have my pack on. There's quite a few campers here. There's always trucks, but there's quite a few campers. This is the main route from. So this highway out here is 220, and it goes down to Rollins, and then it goes that way to Casper. And I've taken it many times. This is only the second time I've stayed overnight. The first time was many years ago. There was a blizzard actually, and this road was just horrible ice and snow. And I stayed overnight here, but I stayed here last night. Quite a few trucks and campers here too. There's another sign talking about the time and the animals and the different things. And I'll walk over here a little bit. Boy, I'm tempted to climb it. But I gotta get rolling, keep on trucking this morning. Here's some more information in here. Whoa. Oh, it's a cute little chipmunk. He was so tiny. I don't think I've ever seen this chipmunk so tiny. Oh, here's some more. It's hard to kind of reflection, but you can look at this and screenshot anything you want to read. Lots of history here and information, really kind of neat. I'm kind of angling the camera so it's a little bit easier to see and read. Whoa, what was that? That's a good night. Anyway, yeah, there's just some different history here. Packing list for a 2,000-mile trip. Well, that's interesting. Huh. Very cool. Ooh, so there's rattlesnakes in here. I suppose. So again, it's kind of desert, but there's mountains all around. But then right here is one big granite rock, Independence Rock, just kind of crazy. Oh, it's good coffee. All right, go through this weird gate here. I'll walk out here a little bit. I'm not going to climb it, but a pretty bird. So the river is right over there, the Sweetwater River. Ew, some big poop out there. I wonder if there's coyotes or something out here. I don't know. Critters out here, and then there's different interpretive signs here that talk more about the area. Oh, it's so refreshing. 35 degrees. This is my temperature. I love it. Oh, look at this over here. How the sun is just hitting the mountains and the desert. As the sun's coming up, it's just lighting up the desert. So pretty. And this is kind of a a little trail to the rock here. I need another drink of coffee. There's a camper over there in a little ranch area, it looks like, right next to the rest area. I wonder if somebody lives here and take care of the rest area. It's a nice rest area. My fingers are actually a little cold. Again, you can zoom in or screenshot or pause the video and read any of these. Lots of great history. So they got it kind of gated here just to kind of keep things in and things out. I'm not going to go in right now. Again, I've climbed it many times. It's a beautiful hike to climb up there. It's not hard. I mean, your feet kind of grip the rock. It's a gradual climb, and I mean, it really doesn't take long to get up there. Going that way, it takes longer, but it's really neat up there. And again, there's etchings of just hundreds of names of people that were here, you know, through the years. It's just a beautiful rock, a beautiful historical place. And I know I have at least one video on my channel. I've made a bunch, and I've climbed it many times, and I've walked around it. I've hiked around it once or twice, I don't know. And yeah, so I'll actually link those videos to this one. I'm not going to hike it this morning. Boy, I'm tempted. But because yeah, the gate isn't locked. You just open it and go in. They just like to keep it closed. But I could, but I don't have my pack. I like to have my pack with me. And I need to get rolling this morning. But decided it's a pretty sounding bird. I'm not sure what it is. But yeah, I'll link the video. I think I have a couple of videos of when I was here. I'll link them to this video if you want to watch them. But I just wanted to go for a little walk here and have a coffee, watch the sun come up. This gorgeous, cool morning. Wow, it's just beautiful. And just share a little bit with you of Independence Rock in Wyoming. Yeah. You know, I say I like to live life fully. Life is hard. There's so many challenges. Oh, I've had so many challenges and trials in my life, and still do. We all do. Life is hard, but God is so good. And every day is a blessing. And there's just, I just encourage you, in the middle of all the trials of life and all the busyness and the chaos and everything, just do what you can and just enjoy every day. And just get out and enjoy life wherever you are, whatever's happening. And even when I'm working, I'm trucking on the road, I try to just stop and enjoy things and see things and explore places and make videos and share with you all too. And so this is beautiful. Anyway, I decided to share this with you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my videos, please watch them more. I have over 200, close to 300 videos now. Tons of great adventures and just me living life. Please go watch them. I hope they bless you. And yeah, subscribe to my channel and click the bell if you like it. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one.